Yo, what up?
Is this thing on?
It's on. We're MKTO. Just did a dope interview on the Zach Sang Show.
And if you've never seen a dope interview, you're about to see one.
Yeah. Let's do this. Zach Sang Show.
Yeah, you can wear headphones. You don't need to. It's whatever your flow is.
All right.
Cool sneakers.
I said this might be okay. It's totally nothing.
Yeah,
illegal.
you can vape. Yes.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, I vape. I vape depending on the state that you're in. Illegal things in here. So
Oh, dude. See.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
2.5 years sober, so this is just my nicotine. But it's delicious.
So is that that's what like keeps the cravings in check?
So like I mean, I never I was always like it was more the like, even if it was rolling a joint, like the process was always the hardest part for me. So even when I just was smoking cigarettes, like packing it, sitting outside, consistently smelling like ass, which is, I was like, yeah, it's a process. So
yeah, definitely.
I would dude, yeah, I felt so bad. Because once I
stopped,
stopped,
cigarette smokers.
No, I felt so bad though, because like I never realized how bad the smell was. And personally, I think weed's
I think
pro weed forever.
Much better, but
yeah. But well, I see it, dude. It's like, but if you go to the airport, right, and you have those smoking lounges, it's like a hey, dude, if you really want to vape, you can go in there, but the whole point of vaping is to not smell like ass, and you're going to smell like ass the minute you walk out. But
so
yeah, the process of it, finally learning how it all works, and even building coils, that's what kept me. So yeah, I stopped cigarettes, and finally
got it.
Yeah,
dude. So it's the process, which I totally understand. Like even me with bud, like it is a process.
Dude, rolling joints.
No.
Dude,
he can roll blunts and Dutches like no other. I can never figure that out.
I guess it's just been experience.
Do you smoke
Oh, he doesn't smoke cigarette.
No smoke cigarettes?
No,
never.
No tobacco for me.
Got it.
Nah, not the.
So are you sober from cigarettes? Are you sober from booze?
I'm sober from everything.
Everything.
100%.
Oh yeah.
So, by the way, hello,
beautiful. Which I've done, but I said I was sober prior, and I went like a good year and just smoked weed. But it always, for me at least, it always went to everything else.
So no more weed?
Oh, no more anything.
Got it.
Nicotine and coffee.
Is that the biggest difference this time around compared to the last one? Is it the fact there's nothing outside of nicotine and coffee?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, because I think I had the kind of stature, at least in my mind, that I was sober. Even if because it wasn't weed. Listen, there was never an instance where it was like, dude, you got so high last night. What the was up with that phone call? It was never like that. It was never like that. If anything, it was like, dude, how many tacos do we eat? Like it was always that kind of fun thing. You never had an issue with that. So yeah, I mean, and also I enjoy it too. Like, you know what I mean? I just enjoy being able to do this and, being back together and working again. That to me has been the biggest change.
But okay, so but hello, beautiful humans. Dan is here. We also have Malcolm Kelly and Tony Muller.
Hey, Dan!
Okay.
You need one of those clapper things. Like the little thing goes back and forth.
That's actually the perfect amount of sad for us.
Dude.
I need it.
Those things are so much fun.
I'm writing that down. Okay. We were talking about like you being back together being one of the motivating factors behind keeping you sober, right?
Oh, well, I think the one for me, like, I just need to get sober. I want to be a better person. Like being able to do this. I mean, you can say it was maybe just being young and growing up, but like it was something where it's like, what am I doing? This is something I always wanted to do with my life. And if it's affecting people in a negative way, which 99.9999, actually I'd say full 100%, is definitely affecting people in a negative way, then what am I going to do? So like I got sober specifically though because I lost everything. Was back home, was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. And that's why when this started again, I was super grateful, but I was already like a year and a half clean, and it was kind of that amount of time that allowed me to like kind of, hey everybody, I'd really love another chance to do this, and everybody was down. I was just so freaking happy he was down, and yeah, dude. So I don't think I would have stayed sober though if I was doing it specifically for a reason other than I just need to do it for myself.
That's it.
There you go.
So yeah,
that's the perfect place to start.
Yeah, once you do it for yourself, then everything else falls into place.
Do you like to do it yourself?
I 26
What's that
years
from?
virgin,
That-
only doing it myself.
That's 40-year-old virgin. Isn't that from 40-year-old virgin?
Maybe.
what did you say?
But I'm a 26-year-old virgin, so
You're 26-year-old virgin?
yeah. Usually that
Dude,
comes up
rock
later.
Are you
on, bro.
joking or?
Okay.
No, he's not.
Please.
That's dope.
Are you really though?
We don't need a parade,
Dude,
But
come on, man. Hey, we're getting into my life. Let's get into your
You're right.
life a little bit, Zach.
It's it's both unique in their own ways.
Dude,
That's dope. That's
yeah,
dope.
I'm a 2.5-year virgin.
Yeah.
Stuff. it's all right, you know.
Is that? I mean, hold on. 2.5-year virgin of you're not like an actual virgin.
No,
of,
I'm not a virgin, but like I think.
Are you born again?
Not an actual.
No, not
What?
necessarily born again, but dude, when I partied, that was kind of like it went hand in hand. So like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous to get into it completely sober.
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
Well, dude, yeah, I haven't tried it. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, and that's the weirdest thing, because like we'll be at these shows, there'll be some like gorgeous girls, and I'm like, oh my god! And then the
dancing.
12-year-old playing in band in high school is like, she's gonna nope. Let me just go back to my room, watch some YouTube or something.
And that's what you do.
Oh yeah.
So
Or play some video games, you know.
you don't date at all?
I don't date at all. I think I've been really nervous to like try it.
I get it. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely
Take
was
the
it-
baby steps. you know?
Oh yeah. See, and I met the sweetest Uber driver ever, dude, last night. So cool. Don't ask me how. She started playing classic because we like had this little exchange.
Okay.
I was like giggling, but she was like a mother, like the sweetest woman in the world. We had this conversation back and forth. She loves Whitney Houston, Diana Ross. She had some soul love to her. I loved it.
Okay.
But very end, she's like, you know, you need to settle down, you know, because I told her my whole life story, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It was a long ride.
Oh. Okay.
So you gonna settle down
But
with her?
she was like, she told me, she's like, listen, get a girlfriend, settle down, get married, have kids. That'll make you a better person. And I was like, if your Uber driver is telling you that, I think it's getting to the point where I need to really start. This is where you pop up on the screen, 1-800-DATE-ME.
I mean,
Any and all applications.
I don't think she's necessarily wrong. I mean, when you settle down with the right person. By the way,
good
like that's
advice.
the biggest
Good advice.
caveat to the whole thing that you just gave that spiel. You got to settle down with the right person, because
There
you
you
can
go.
settle down with the wrong person, you can totally be effed, and then you can get yourself into something that's really hard to get yourself out of.
You ever seen 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming you watched many of those episodes. In
Oh,
your,
baby, much the new season too. Wow.
all those after
Definitely
show
haven't.
hotel
Oh my
hangs.
god! Oh man! Well, now they do this thing where it's it's the other way around. So now you have the people, as opposed to them coming for a visa, they have a visa where their foreign lover is, and they have to live. And it's just, oh man, dude.
Wow,
It's interesting.
Woo!
it is a genius show.
Oh, dude, it's I don't know if it's genius, but I sure as heck love it. You know?
That's what makes it genius, by the
love
way.
it.
Something that's been going on for so freaking long.
Yeah.
Now they put in cameras and everything changes. Well, let's get into the music, because
Wait, I have a question real quick. Malcolm, you still party, right?
Yeah, I just.
So how do those two
Parties,
lifestyles
dude.
I mean,
mix with you two?
it's just taking in moderation, I guess. But he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't have to be there. But
Okay.
Oh yeah,
if I
no,
want to have a drink or whatever,
no. He's
that.
always kept his cool. I was a dumbass.
Yeah, I guess it's just how you do it and how you control it. So I mean, it
Okay, I
affects
don't know if it was
everybody
like,
different.
backstage, it was hard to be around it if somebody else
No.
is doing it too.
Honestly, I always looked up to him because he's always been very extremely professional.
But especially in this world, it's like hard to get away from it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're at a radio show. Everybody over there is doing their thing. Everybody in this room is doing their thing. Okay, we cannot keep booze. I mean, there's a bar over here in the stage where we're performing. I mean, but, it's just you don't have to be around it if you don't want to. Just keep good people around you as well. So, yeah, I think that goes for anybody in that situation.
yeah, a lot of respect and admiration to you, but also you're doing the right thing. It's unfair of a friend to be like,
It's unfair
Yo.
of me to not do everything I possibly can on my side of this
sure.
equation to make sure, we get back to where we want to be.
100%. And
the band.
it's also unfair for you to cast any sort of your vibes onto somebody else. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, see,
Like,
it's kind of
Kind of goes both ways.
Yeah, because but I don't mind it. Like I really don't mind. He's word for word. Like if you're gonna be in this business and your mindset is like isolate and like nobody do it around me, it's just it's not gonna work. Like at some point you're gonna do that so much that when you're in that situation you're not gonna know what to do. So I mean there's no problem with it. Like I said, I literally always looked up to him because he had fun and he would party, but like the dude knew what to do the next morning.
I just don't
And
like
I-
to throw up. I think that's my point. So it's
Same.
like, as long as I can stop it before that point, then
by
I'm
the way,
good.
like that's like a really smart like gauge.
Dude, it was tricky though, because like if you
And I
in the
drink
night
straight, so
with a
it's
nice Dutch or a blunt, like that would make me start just going, woo.
Yeah, you crossfaded.
Woo!
You don't know what's going on.
I don't really like
boy.
drinking like that anyway.
No.
Just like a little bit. Just, not really too much anyway. So
Grey Goose.
Balance is key.
Way
Yeah.
too much Grey Goose.
Grey Goose. We watched 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, dude, and Naked and Afraid.
That's the real thrill, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
And the fact that you guys are making freaking bangers again.
Dude, thank you, man.
I mean, really, great music. Hey, beautiful human, sorry for the interruption, but Dan can't stop talking about his cats.
I love cats so much.
Dan Catman Zola.
That's what they call me.
Yeah, it is. Because you're obsessed with your cats.
I really am. I love cats. I love everything about them.
You love these animals deeper than anybody else I've ever met.
Yeah, they get so happy they start purring, and then they get their little heads and they rub it against your head, and you scratch their butt and they stick their little booties in the air.
Is there anything you hate about owning a cat?
Changing the litter box, it's awful.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's so dusty.
That's where they go potty.
Yeah.
But that is also why Arm & Hammer created new cloud control litter. You should try it. We can definitely get you some. There's no cloud of nasties when you scoop. It's 100% dust-free, free of heavy perfumes, and helps you reduce airborne dander from scooping. So what happens in the litter box stays in the litter box.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Your dreams are now coming true, Dan. New cloud control cat litter by Arm & Hammer. More power to you. Okay, back to the convo. Let's go back to Classic, which still pays the freaking bills.
oh boy.
Come on.
It's definitely been the one that I guess it's kind of like the devil's advocate in a way. It's
Still
it
a
kind of-
vibe.
yeah, it's
Still
it's
a
a
vibe.
curse, but it's also always been the thing. It's like, okay, is there going to be one better than that? Is someone going to ask about that other one? But
Is that why you? So you say it's a curse because the bar was set so high? I mean, I just caught it in a movie just the other day.
Yeah.
Because it's a
what is
blessing.
it,
It was a Netflix movie, maybe. I don't know. It's in a lot of
yeah,
freaking
yeah,
movies.
Yeah.
with Adam Sandler or whatever. I think it
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
I think.
dude.
I mean, that's a great sing, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Shout out Adam.
I love Adam Sandler, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, it pays.
Love it.
Right.
I love it. I think.
It does pay, and you
Yeah,
know it.
I mean, it's-
Are you lying? Wait, what do you not? What's your splits on that? It has to be healthy.
Well,
Huh? What? It's kinda loud here.
Put it this way, it got us to the point to where hey, we were traveling for years, but it got us to a point where I mean we were doing college shows, and you'd like 80 to 120 a show, and that was great.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
for me it was kind of like, ah, damn, because like 90% of that was gonna go to some bad stuff. So it's like I wish looking back I would have been like, hey, 10% in there. Don't touch it. Let it build with some interest.
Oh,
It was great. Dude, this smells like
Here-
your dog.
I'm sorry.
I'm
So-
sorry.
quit apologizing.
Because like I'm very I'm very anal about the quality of the studio and the vibe of the studio.
Bro,
I
the
feel like
layer is dope.
my
bro.
dog is really.
I can't help
that's
but
what's
kind of
up.
giggle when someone says I'm a little anal about something.
It's always funny,
It's always like, what?
I'm anal about a lot of things.
Said what?
What?
Were you guys surprised about the reaction to that record and the timelessness of Classic? Truly, even though ironically
yeah.
it's about it being a classic.
classic.
It was the second single we ever put out. And
Yeah.
that was just, I mean, it literally became 6 years of touring nonstop and going everywhere we always wanted to go. And it was, I mean, yeah, like in a way it's like, holy crap, because like it's all downhill from here, but it really allowed us to go everywhere we wanted. And then I think the other part is we were so young, you kind of don't really understand it right away. I mean,
Yeah.
we were very fortunate. We both done our own thing solo-wise, and even when you were younger, you're happy to play a show.
Yeah.
You don't expect it to take you to, the other side of the world, and you're doing tours, and
Yeah,
everyone
just
knows
didn't-
everything.
Just didn't expect it. So it was pretty
Yeah.
cool when it happened, and very cool roller coaster, and learned a lot. And
Because your stories are very organic how the two of you met. You met on the Nickelodeon show Gigantic, but you were on Lost and you guys had done your own stuff. Actors, baby. And then
Blueface baby.
Somewhat on my side.
I believe you were on As the Bell Rings,
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the finest
Yeah.
children's shows of
The
my
quickest,
generation.
Like,
the
come on, bro.
quickest show ever.
I mean, literally
created.
6 minutes or something.
Oh God, you're being generous.
Was it shorter than
that
that?
thing was like maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Put it this way,
Commercial
Mike's
length,
super
so.
short show. Super short
That
show
was my
longer.
show. Mike, super short show.
Dude, yeah, see? Yeah, because
The
Allison.
desk with his sister?
Well, dude, Allison was
That was
the.
just hilarious.
Allison Stoner?
Yeah, wasn't she the sister in it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody.
I love Allison Stoner, though.
She's cool. But
She's
Demi
awesome.
Lovato was in your show.
Yes, she was. She was.
Wow.
Small
then-
world, baby.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Look at you two now. And then you went from Disney to Nickelodeon. That's when you meet. And then you start making music organically. Thank You is the first single?
Thank You was the first single. Yeah, it was. Yeah, man. It was crazy because it somewhat worked over here, I guess you could say, but it really hit home. Like in
Overseas.
Australia, like
Holland and like yeah, a lot of
everywhere. It
places
was
overseas.
New Zealand. It was insane. I mean, that song was just as big as Classic out there, which was cool to see because we went when Classic was kind of breaking over here, just based off the success we had with Thank You, and we had a follow up out there. We were able to go from like I think we were opening for Emblem 3 for a tour,
Yeah.
and then we literally went and did a tour in Australia, but
Headliner.
headlined our own show, and it was 5,000, 6,000 people a night, and it was incredible to see that.
They show
Like,
love over there, man.
it was like, what? So yeah,
Who went to who and was like, and I'm pretty sure you told us this story years ago when you did the show for the first time.
in this small room.
Yeah, it was like literally the corner of the
Upgrade!
space. Yeah, what? Who went to who and was like, yo, maybe we should try music. Maybe there's something here because you rap
Yeah.
and you bring the vocals. Are you going to sing like Sing Sing or are you just going to rap?
Oh, you can sing, sing.
We'll keep that, for another time. But
You're not going to croon?
I think how it just came about was just like putting stuff up on YouTube. I think was the biggest thing, and people were just tapping and enjoying the videos, and some cool people saw it. I know he reached out to some people and just kind of worked. We went in and met and started recording some songs, man, and then getting shopped to like the different labels and kind of opening our eyes up to the whole business side of it, and yeah, man, just kind of touring and putting the songs out. So it was pretty cool.
Shoulda Known Better. That is one of the two records.
Good to know
Yep,
better,
yep,
baby.
That's
Yes,
the single right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I feel like it is kind of like a story of the
Pretty
two
relevant.
of you. Yeah,
Definitely really relevant to what we're going on right now. It's awesome, man. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think especially after you kind of go through the world that we did with all the other music, you just hope for the best. But at the end of the day, if it's something we're proud of and people are listening to it, that's all that matters. I mean, if you keep going into a situation where you want that record to be like the other record, you're just gonna keep trying to play catch up.
But what are you looking to do in the studio? Like, what's your goal when it comes to creating a record now? Because I was looking at the credits. You have credit on writing.
Oh yeah.
You don't.
Not
On
on
what,
this.
on
Not
How
on
Can
this
I?
song.
No, not which one? Is it How Can I Forget?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's the
no,
one.
I wasn't even out here. Yeah, I was getting sober, unfortunately, but I was happy as hell to cut it.
Yeah, on this song too. I mean, it kind of just, but it happened. We got some great people, and I made a decision and felt good about it, and yeah, we're gonna be shooting a video soon, and yeah, it's a dope tune. So something we're glad to go with. Open for interpretation. Talking about that girl that kind of brings you back to, those places if you start drinking or whatever. So, but yeah, it's definitely a fun
I
song.
know that.
When you're recording in the studio, do you have a goal to just create a fun record? Do you have a goal? Do you set different goals every time you go in to write something or to create something? And how many songs do you have done for the album now?
Kind of depends on the vibe. Sometimes like producer might bring up a beat and bring in some writers and kind of just put ideas on the table and kind of go from there. What was the second question? Oh, how many songs do we have now?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of old songs. We have a song we did a while back called "Break My Heart," which I freaking love that song.
Right.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things. See the cool. I mean, I was just happy to be able to record. But yeah, we had a lot of songs we wrote kind of right before it all stopped for a while. But that was the fun thing is like we didn't have like a time limit, so
Right.
it was either going into writing camps or just having writers in one studio and then writers in the other studio, him in one, me in the other. And just, hoping for something good to come out. But
Still trying to beat stuff to this day. Still just working and recording.
So, but you are
Yeah.
tapping into songs that you already did.
oh
One
yeah.
more time?
You
Sorry.
are tapping into songs that were maybe done 3 years ago, 4
Yeah, for
years
sure.
ago.
Trying to touch them up, bringing some different people. But yeah, for sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Because if a song could stand that test of time,
Oh,
Yeah.
it means
Yeah,
something.
see, that's the thing that we have like another one that I think we both love a lot called we'll just say marry those something. Well, that'll be a great plug in now to figure out what that title's gonna
Ad
be.
libs,
But,
mad libs.
but yeah, no, it's cool though too because I mean like so Shoulda Known Better was probably one of the newer ones. But just recently, it was kind of like maybe a year ago, we kind of all just started kind of writing, or we'll just write, via email. here's an idea, check it out. Oh, dude, that part rocks, but everything else sucks. All right, let's break it down, see what happens with it. But that's the advantage. But that's kind of the thing for me that's kind of sucked because I love writing in general. And all I got out in Texas is me, myself, and I. Which isn't that bad. And my dog.
You're living in Houston, right?
Yeah.
So does that make it difficult for you too at all?
It makes me difficult to be like a part of writing sessions, but at the same time, like if I didn't do what I did, I would probably still be out here. So I take it as any opportunity. I'm grateful to be a part of and included in. So
Yeah.
How do we know it was time to come back, and who tapped into who to do it?
Just kind of worked. I don't even think we like set out like, oh yeah, 2 years from now we can come back, boom. It was just, we had to switch some things up behind the scenes and work some stuff out. Time kind of told, had to let some things die down a little bit, kind of refresh itself. And and then streaming started, kicking butt and, just looking at that and started taking on a whole new life. And, we were seeing people were still interested. And I think that was one of the biggest things, still having fans out there, people wanting the music. It kind of just meshed back together and worked. So
Because there's something really special between the two of you. It's the flow of each of you. Are you gonna cry?
No.
Stop it. You made me cry, dude.
No, it really.
Definitely not gonna cry.
There's something, dude. There really is something real.
Cool.
Tears
I
of love.
appreciate that, bro.
Man, I honestly, like, from social media, I thought you guys just like split up because you didn't like each other anymore. Because like you never saw each other with each other, and I was like, these guys just don't like each other.
No.
Are you guys together every day? I mean, besides the show?
Oh no.
See?
But you see us on social media all the time because we're always with each other. So
I
like,
know, but we're always with,
we don't see it.
It's
That's
just
why I
like the
just assumed
perception
that.
thing.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
like the gram and Instagram and like.
Let's
I don't
not
know.
spread that I post things of Dan on my Instagram. 'Cause I don't. Anything I crop him out of
See, look at
photos
you two
as
now.
much as possible.
See, I think but behind the scenes there was a lot of stuff. I mean, it was we had a great relationship with Columbia, but it got to a point to where we wanted to kind of just see what else was out there, so we switched to another label. But that itself, that deal to get out of, that took a year and a half, almost 2 years. So once that was figured out, it was more or less we were able to kind of move forward with a different avenue. But it was definitely that sort of stuff we wouldn't have been able to rush. So regardless, if we were happy-go-lucky, if I didn't relapse, regardless, that would have been the thing that would have held us up regardless.
Yeah.
You did
How many
just-
times can I say regardless?
You could probably. I mean, as many times
Regardless
as you
of what
want.
I'm regardless saying. Okay.
Regardless of all that, but I'm not gonna regard. I'm gonna actually.
Disregard.
I'm actually gonna pay very
man.
close. I paid very close attention to everything you just said.
You got to do it like ding, ding, ding.
You did just cast blame though on yourself a little bit. You said, I'm in Houston. I'm the guy who got us to this point.
Well, yeah, I'll definitely take some of the blame on that situation. Absolutely. I still feel like that. And that's fine because I still feel like I have a lot I want to prove just in a sense of, this time around, being grateful, being professional, but making sure I do my part and then some. So yeah, I'm fine with it. I would rather put the blame on me than have it to be anything else like Columbia because
It's motivating.
Well, yeah. And I'm just happy today to be able to do it. I mean, but I do believe everything happens for a reason. I firmly do believe that. Whether it's your Uber driver telling you need to get married.
Shout out to the Uber drivers.
Yes, so nice. I love you wherever you are.
With the tips on life. I
Got
love
5 stars.
By the way, she's the one you should have married.
Oh, man.
Ooh. You can't call him back.
I don't
You
know
get the
about
number,
that.
it
See, the
sucks.
weird thing is when you see on the 90 Day Fiancé, it's like you have an 18-year-old that's in love with a 60-year-old.
Is that what this would have been?
Well, I'm definitely not 18. I wish I was.
You look 18. You got a sprightly look.
Oh, sprightly.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's nice.
I'll take those, though, as long as I can. But no, on 90 Day Fiancé, you see someone marrying an old woman. The immediate thing you don't think of is, hey, dude, you're going to have to clean her pants.
Yeah, because
Do
by
you
then-
love her that much?
It's love, baby.
That she's going to go, Larry!
Through sickness and health.
Larry!
I'm gonna
Get the paper towels!
I want to make something clear. If there's an 18-year-old on 90 Day Fiancé, he has one goal: get into the country, drain her bank account, piece the F out.
He has one goal.
If you watch the older season, oh my gosh, yeah, that's verbatim for what exactly
That's
it was.
what they were doing. And then I guess they realized that they were documenting full-on crimes.
Oh, dude.
So
Well, it's
maybe-
great because everyone watched it. So, hey, renewed for a new season. Yeah.
I love it.
The problem is cut to 2 years from now, I'm going to be on that show.
And now we have.
It's so weird because, like, I never thought we'd meet, but, like, we were on the Zach Sang show and we were talking about it. It's so ironic, man. It's like, and all of a sudden she's sitting next to me, her teeth fall out. I loved it. It'll be
There we
one of
go.
those
That'll be
scenarios.
Hey.
something for the books.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Amen, sir.
Come on.
Amen, sir.
When you put it like that.
The 2 records are freaking great. I mean, do we have goals of getting another big sync hit though? I mean, like, is that like in your mind? Because I feel like you do have this ability to tap into the common and the nostalgia vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? And I say common in the
Appreciate that, for
stories you
sure.
tell, but nostalgia just in the way you showcase it.
Good album title. Common and nostalgic. Is that correct? Nostalgic?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If it isn't, edit.
I mean, there's no edit.
We had to edit. Blah, 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 blah.
But it could be like, do you have like dreams of another sync smash?
Nah, dude, never again.
Do I have to dream?
course.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it's just like it's hard to pinpoint it sometimes, but we go in there and just have fun, feel the vibes, and
Do you guys need a new
Yeah.
theme song?
Yeah, what do you have in mind?
here we go.
I like this.
Kind of regret asking that now.
But I like this.
If you got a piano, we can create a little jingle really quick,
Oh, yeah, that's
maybe.
just the inside. I see you.
Malcolm, you have this thing going like where you're about to do something and then you don't. It's
hold back on it.
it's called a letdown.
Right.
That's every relationship I've ever been in.
You've said before that MKTO means it's music for misfits and total outcasts. Is that still what your music stands for today?
Migrating kangaroos to Ohio.
Oh.
We were young.
I
said that
would
before.
love for there to be kangaroos in Ohio. I think
Right?
it'd be a huge
I would love
economy.
for kangaroos to be somewhere, especially the ones that beat the out of people. That's the most amazing thing. Have you seen the ones with like jujitsu? Like
Oh yeah.
Maybe
that,
that's
now listen, getting beat up by a girl these days, I'm not trying to say it in any other way. Back in the day, before everyone realized girls are the bee's knees, especially if you watch UFC, if you got your ass kicked by a kangaroo, I don't know if you can get much lower. You're discussing about, hey man, dude, you're the guy. Oh man, this dude got his ass kicked by a kangaroo.
I mean,
that
they're
was
on the
probably
tails.
the.
It's like a different story.
I
man.
want
I don't know.
to match you and say I believe there should be kangaroo police force because I have a feeling that they might be the ones who can de-escalate situations.
Just start
Oh, wait, I
fighting.
I just got a morbid
Yes,
thought.
yes. Put them in outfits,
Didn't
uniforms.
the kangaroo actually have to get put down?
Oh my God, that's really sad.
Here we
Debbie
go.
Downer.
Anthony- Who is in that movie? Anthony.
Anthony
Yeah, Anthony
Davis? That's a basketball player, isn't it?
I forget. He's in Blackish now.
Anthony Anderson.
Anthony
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Anthony.
Great movie.
We'll cut that out too.
Man, yeah, just step it in. Do like a good old, like old Chinese movie. It's like,
No, we're just gonna put black over it. So just cut to black. Okay, you said we were talking about the meaning of your music and what it stands for. You were saying that you were young before, but then does the music today have a new definition? Does it have a new meaning? Does it stand for something different?
I think it's just us, growing up a little bit more. I'm still telling, stuff we're going through and stuff we see people going through. I mean, definitely still coming from that place of being misfit kids and total outcasts and, just kind of doing something different and, our upbringings being different in itself. And, us coming together was kind of different. So, we just kind of wanted to relate to people on that level as well. But, we've been in there for a little minute now, but, still relate to those people. But, just wanted the music to grow with us for sure.
Hell yeah! And the creative process, the biggest change is that you're not in the room every single time.
More Kongs to organs.
More Kongs.
More Kongs to organs. I'm just trying to figure out other acronyms.
Okay.
You got to figure out other ones. Always a thing. Well, that's the problem when you get to
Didn't get
our
it.
age and you
I
went
got
with the misfit kids.
I got it.
You went for the misfit kids and total outcasts. You're like, God, man. It's like when you look back at like old photos, whether it was like a band name or like I have this thing on my bathroom from when I was a kid where I write like this star and I say you rock, but like it's probably not as
dude.
bad. But if you think about the things you thought of, like if you were in a skateboarding club, you're like,
yeah.
oh man, like yeah, it's really cool. And then like 10 years, you're like, oh God.
So that's what you're comparing
I
Misfits and
love
Total
skateboarding.
Outcasts
I'm
to.
comparing the acronym itself
Okay,
because
got
at this
it.
point it's like the
Yeah.
kid portion.
Well-
It's like you
But we
guys
appreciate it, yeah.
like are like almost 30. Like I don't know if that's gonna work anymore. Yeah, we know.
Well, you guys you look sprightly.
Oh
so
boy, sprightly. That's
keep
a
it up.
great one.
Whatever you're doing,
Keep doing it.
keep the routine going.
For sure.
Is it
Exfoliate.
important for you to have a rap verse in every song?
I don't know. sometimes it just depends on the feel of the song.
Yeah.
I'm not really. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just however the song fits.
So when you guys get a song or write a song, do you leave a spot for that, or you just kind of put it in if it fits?
There's songs like Nowhere though, where it's singing and rapping, and that's all him on that one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if it fits. So I mean, that kind of was just like me doing my thing. But
I love that song.
yeah, if we work it out, it just comes with conversation.
Do you feel comfortable singing?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, in this, it's got to be worked out, So
Yeah, because I can't rap.
yeah.
Have you tried?
Oh yeah, dude.
Really?
Exactly why
So I
I
just save that
can't
for
rap.
another time.
Like Tony, go give it a
Other stuff
shot.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the
Other stuff
were we thinking?
we riding this for right now. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah.
Tomato,
So are your songs all done?
regato,
No, man, we still working.
legato,
Barato.
burrito,
Still working for sure.
eating a burrito, maybe have some Cheetos.
There you go.
I don't know if I need those.
You can sit with Eminem.
The
and,
fact that you can write songs without him in the room anymore
Dude,
is
I
kind of
mean,
crazy.
dude, listen, I'm
What
like,
you're missing?
I'm the songbird
you heard
of
the
my
credits on this last
generation.
song. We're not even on there, so.
You know what I mean? So it's, yeah, dude, I'll just
You
send
see
like
how
a
we
voice
did.
memo.
Do you have a date on an album? Do you have a season that's going to come out?
Man, seasons.
Love season.
No,
Love
not yet,
season.
man. But we're going to let you know, man. As soon as we get
Okay.
it, Zach say we'll let you know.
Thank
Yeah, I'm
you.
stoked. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really
bro.
excited. The next song, I really love. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy people are digging the music to begin with, and
On to the next.
it's good to be traveling again. But not when there's every single airport with a ground delay.
Yeah, it's been some
Atlanta, blow
troubles.
me.
Okay. We'll blow you.
I'm trying to figure out the other. Augusta, the smallest airport.
Yeah.
Okay, it could be like, oh wait, actually, dudes, I'm gonna totally read. So I was writing a notes last night
Oh, wow.
because I wanted to put like a little thing together of like, oh yeah, man, like maybe I'll have a post.
I'm sure it was genius.
So I everything happens for a reason though, right?
yes. Yes.
Is
So-
that sarcastic?
Let's see where we go. Okay.
Yes.
I think you guys must like this. All right. Hello, my name is Tony on the Zach Sang Show, and this is the segment of many quotations travel days. Started the afternoon in Augusta, Georgia. What's really nice is the airport sort of can remind you of your grandmother's house, besides the bar inside. Unless your grandmother has a bar in her house, then that's cool. We were preparing for a quick flight to ATL when suddenly, psh, the awful distorted reverb pilot sound bleeding into the cabin from the cockpit begins to say, hey guys, yeah. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay here on the runway as it seems ATL has grounded all incoming and departing flights. Second paragraph, guys. Some might go, oh, no biggie. Kick back, take a nap, or watch a movie. But here's the kicker. Imagine being shoved into a fart tube that has no strong, weak, or somewhat functional working AC. Then add the massive amount of heat coming from the sun. If you were to use the term sweating like a whore in church, then that plane was one big slut bucket. 45 minutes later, he comes on. As we all look at each other's faces, everyone looking somewhat like we all just hit the middle marker for an Ironman marathon in hopes of him saying, we're almost finished. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, nothing's changed, but we're going to head back to the gate and get some air in here. We're sorry for the inconvenience, and we will get you guys out of here as soon as we get the word. Fourth paragraph. Imagine a Mark Wahlberg accent mixed with the figure of Steve Jobs. Let's call him Larry. Larry loves to throw out those, what are we doing here? Nobody's even coming. And this is so ridiculous. Imagine the accent. Those words are supposed to come like one giant sentence to confuse because it's so confused to separate itself. This is when I was getting a little late. I was getting tired.
Yeah, we see.
Yeah, we're I pretty much, and this is 1 hour later. Okay, so we just got the word. We're good to go again. Sorry for the delay. We appreciate your business. We will make up some time in the air because they're always so nice. But I ended it with liar because
They're liars.
Thank you,
Wow.
We got through
thank you
it.
guys.
We got through it.
I wrote that on the.
That was really something else.
Thanks,
that
dude.
was
Yeah, man. I really hope
definitely
this works. But I always can be a novelist, obviously.
I really saw the slut can.
Everything happens for a reason, dude.
I saw the fart tube. I saw
mean,
the
dude.
beads of sweat coming down your face.
You know what I mean?
Dude, vivid, man.
Saying, dude.
And that monologue.
Imagine if you got gas.
Oh,
Then didn't want to
man.
describe that one. I was too tired. Taking
that-
too long.
that
That was cute.
That was remarkable.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate letting me share that with the group.
Wow.
Thank you.
Tony
Yeah, no choice.
and Malcolm, MKTO.
I have one
everybody.
more question.
I mean, how do you follow that?
Dude, yeah. How are you going to follow that,
Well,
bro?
I'm gonna ask it. We'll see what
Dang,
happens.
man.
How do you guys feel about your lyric? I want to thrill you like Michael.
Great when people understand when it's
I
thrill
love
you
it.
like Michael, not do you like
I
Michael.
love Michael Jackson.
The woman in the car.
What?
First time hearing it. Right after she hears it,
talking
she
about the Lyft driver?
The next time it repeats, she goes, "Do you like Michael?" Oh my God! Listen, I'm from Texas. I'm not a very good enunciator. I can understand y'all's confusion, but "Do you like Michael" does not make sense, and nobody putting any jokes. Thrill ya makes sense. I get
there you
it.
go.
I get it. It's literally the most common thing. And if you Google it, it's literally half of them say, "Do you like Michael?"
Tomato, tomato.
Thrill you like Michael.
Man, I thought it was "Do you like Michael" until this morning when I looked up the lyrics.
Well,
least you
good. You
got the
found
right
the lyric
page.
that actually said the right
Yeah,
one. Everything
for
else.
sure.
was-
Thrill you like Michael. Now you know. Hopefully that shows up in the Genius Song Facts.
Dude, man, A to Z
Genius.
lyrics, you never know.
Get it right, please.
You guys are beautiful people.
Oh,
really,
so
the
are you, sir.
energy.
It's a beautiful studio here.
I
Thank you for having
appreciate
us.
it. It's the best thing about us is the studio.
No,
and my
you
dog
guys
is
are
not
beautiful
here.
too. Yes. the
Yeah,
dog
dude,
next
where's
time,
the dog,
please.
bro?
I'm
Yeah, dude, this is
sorry.
an awesome studio. Congratulations, and thank you for having us. And hey, I will come back and read my next segment. So,
Please keep moving on your novels.
thank you very much.
MKT everybody.
Let me skip that one.
Well, I'm going to the airport right after this, so I'm going to have another one, I'm sure.
I really hope you enjoyed that conversation. If you did, please subscribe and also check out our podcast. There's a link in the description, and also comment and like and do things. Other interviews are on the screen somewhere, so click them. Thanks for watching.